Wait, if the Portuguese one is out, I can just look at that one. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. The Brazilians have once again succeeded. All right, let's have a look at the new cards. What do we have here? Pavor Glacial. Glacial, like something. Freeze an enemy. Invoke one. Matilha das Glacipresas. What the hell is Matilha das Glaci... What is that? What is... What? And give 1/1. Give it 1/1 for each time you've frozen something. I guess this Matilha das Glacipresas is the wolf, right? The overwhelmed wolf. All right. I guess this is the wolf, right? It's slow though. That's interesting actually. That is interesting. I like that. No, not the kill 0 power wolf. I don't think so, is it? The wolf mother. Yeah. And it gives it +1/+1 for each time you've frozen. Okay. That makes sense. They're revealed in NA now. Okay, it's out, chat. We're good. All right. As we were saying, here it is. Frozen in Fear. Frostbite an enemy. Summon a Rimefang pack. Granted 1/1 for each time you've frostbitten enemies this game. For those who don't know, including me, it's this. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure, chat. It's the same one. Okay, we're good. So, that's actually not bad. 4 mana slow, and also gives you a frost, right? And I believe that frost should count towards the pack. Huh. That's pretty solid. It's like a 4 mana 6/6 overwhelm, plus you get a freeze defensively. Like, if your opponent doesn't open attack, you play Frozen in Fear, you get rid of one attacker, plus you get a big blocker. That's actually really decent. Also, you can't deny this. Like, if you like glimpse your own frostbitten enemy before it frostbites, it still summons the Rimefang pack. Yeah, that's very solid. I like that. Worst case, it's a 4 mana frostbite +2/+2. Exactly. Well, no, +1/+1 actually. Oh yeah, +2/+2 exactly. Very solid card. Trash. Your face is trash. This actually this fits pretty well in a couple of decks. I played a little bit of Rimefang Mother. She's not bad. Too far. Okay, listen, chat. Anyway, next card, Cracking Ice. How do we feel about Cracking Ice? Granted enemy frostbite me. Oh, wait. Granted enemy frostbite me at the next round start. Frostbite me at the next round start. All right. Grant an enemy frostbite me at the next round start. Is this good? Wait, is this forever? Wait. This is granted. That means it'll have this every round? There's no way. There's no way it works that way. There's no way. There's no way it's permanent. There's no way. That would be so broken. Only once? It has to be only once. Yeah, but like, it doesn't lose this. Like, then what happens next round? Doesn't it still have frostbite me in the next round start again? Okay, if it's permanent, Freljord just became a meta deck. It'll destroy so many different decks. Not necessarily, but it's still really strong. If it's only the next round, if it's only one round, it kind of sucks. If it's only one time, I think it kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one time, because if I was a Riot designer, I would actually, if it was every round, it would be, grant an enemy, round start, I'm frostbitten. I think that would be the way you would phrase it. As is currently, I'm pretty sure this is just once. 1 mana frostbite is still pretty good, yeah, but the thing is, it sucks for almost every scenario where you want to use it. Like, you need to actually know what you're going to want to frostbite for the next round. Like, it's okay, like, on attacks, like, if you're playing a pretty aggressive Ashe deck, so they can have less blockers, but defensively, this card is pretty meh. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan. If it's permanent, this is extremely strong. It's really good for, like, denying champions such as Lee Sin, such as, etc. But I really doubt this is permanent. But yeah. Overall, not a huge fan of it, if it's not permanent. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. No way it's permanent. Maybe you could play with certain other cards. Maybe you play with a 2 cost that gives, like, your top deck cards buffs every time you play a spell. Like, it's a cheap spell. It's a 1 mana cost spell. Eye of the Dragon. Maybe you would play it to proc Dragonlings. Like, there are applications for it, but I don't know. On its own, like in an Ash deck, I'm not sure. Maybe if your deck is aggressive enough, you can justify it. All right, Captive Yeti. 6 mana, 5/5 Overwhelm. Reputation, I cost 3. 3 mana, 5/5 Overwhelm. Oh, it's a Yeti. Wait, I just realized this is a Yeti. Wait, what are some good Yeti synergies? Let's have a look. So if it's a Yeti, that's about it, right? I guess Tall Tales as well. A brown Yeti. Should have called it a Sasquatch. Looks like Bigfoot. Anyway. Oh, it's because it's captive, chat. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this is going to see play. Maybe I'm wrong. The thing is, with Reputation, it's really hard to hit Reputation. It's not that easy. Can be used outside of Yeti lists. Yeah, I know, it's not going to be inside a Yeti list, obviously, but even, like, 6 mana 5/5 is really slow. Like, this card is so dead. And then late game, like, when you're mana 8 plus 9, do you really care? I'm not sold. New Landmark, yeah, I know, but I'm really not sold. He says it's hype. I don't see it. I don't think it's hype. I don't think it's going to see play. We talked about this on stream. Listen, I cannot believe this card actually is getting printed. Like, what? Heal all allies 3? Like, isn't this legitimately always better? At least it heals Nexus. It has better stat line as well. It has a better stat line. It heals the Nexus. Like, I guess this is, like, if you're playing a Daybreak deck and you really need more Daybreaks, it's horrible, I think. This card kind of sucks. All right. And then we have these. Not really much to say. I mean, okay. I guess we're going to get a husk for every keyword from every region, maybe. This is a Freljord, this is whatever. Every region gets one of these, I guess. But these are still tokens, so we don't know what each one does. Like, how do you get them? If they're from every single region, there has to be a way to proc them somehow. I'm guessing Evelyn package? Yeah, probably. Probably Evelyn has something to do with these. Husk Bandletree? Maybe. Actually, that's a good question. Nah. I doubt it. Bandletree is just a dead card. Gwen is Shadow Owls. Wait, Gwen is Shadow... Are you sure about that? Thank God it is. Yeah, I never liked Bandletree personally. I think they should make it cost less. I think it should be a 3-cost card. Wait, will Evelyn be a Runeterra champion due to her follower regions? I don't know. I don't know personally. Maybe. But yeah. Alright, so recap. Frozen in Fear. Pretty cool. I like this card the most out of all the cards. Crackling Ice might... I mean, if it's every round, it's absolutely broken. If it's only one time, I could see myself running it in certain decks, but not many. I could see myself maybe running this in an aggro, what's her face? So what's the Freeze girl's name? I forget her name. Nobody ever plays her. Frozen chick. I could maybe seeing it in an aggro deck. Yeah, Ash. Like a really fast Ash deck. And why would that be? Well, simply because it gives you a 1 mana freeze for open attacks, which is pretty spicy. Whereas usually you have to pay much more mana to freeze stuff. So this is just 1 more mana freeze, 1 more unit, open attack with everything. She's leveled up and she you go face. Possibly. Other than that, maybe I would see this in a really, really slow deck with like Eye of the Dragons. Because this is a very cheap way to proc Dragonlings, and it is good defensively. But that's about it. I don't know what else would really run this. It gives you better attacks. It does give you better attacks, but then you're saying you're playing this in a deck that's all about getting like damage in early. So like an Ash deck, like I said, right? And if you're not using it for aggro, if you're using it for defense, it's pretty meh for defense. I would almost always prefer to have 3 mana Frostbite an enemy than this in hand. Even though it's 2 mana cheaper, you don't know what you want to Frostbite, and Frostbite is really strongest when you save it as a combat trick. Because if you don't use it as a combat trick and you pre-Frostbite, they play around it. They can still buff units. They can still do a lot of cool things. You play this like versus Lee Sin. Lee Sin can still buff himself at the start of his turn. You want to usually save Frostbites after they initiate combat, after you've selected blockers. So for that reason, I'm not a really huge fan. But maybe Eye of the Dragon, maybe Ash. I don't think Kept the Yeti is really going to see that much play at all. I don't see it. Unless they give even more really good 5-attack units and they make Reputation really easy to hit. I'm not sold that this is going to see play. Yeah, that's about it. That's it for the new card chat. I'm so good at this game, bro. Holy crap. The level of skill expression. The level of skill. No.